Alright, we are back with more Factorio. Here we go. I am Pax, and we are continuing the playthrough of space exploration. And we have come back from Nauvis orbit, back to the ground, and we are about to now continue setting up more rocket logistics for being able to send rockets to other places besides the space station. But we're pretty happy with the automation of the space station rocket, and the space station is churning away at giving us science, and things are looking good up here. The sushi belt is doing its job, and we're hammering out a bunch of space platform scaffolding. So the space station's looking great, and what we want to do today is kind of maybe think about setting up another type of train station. And I actually might consider doing this differently, as in not use the LTN. And I might even consider this to be just like a single train with a single cargo wagon, which I'm going to then also filter to have, well, for every space capsule you need 20 cargo rocket sections technically. So we'll do it like this. This is good enough. Could argue actually having more, because these sort of get recycled, but actually it doesn't matter. We'll do it like this. And so then this will be called rocket supply. And I think what we want to do is just bring down, so this space station, this landing pad will definitely be responsible for doing a lot of recycling, and so it will indeed send any extra cargo rockets to this section, which we'll say goes into this chest. And we'll also say, let's make these red belts. Okay, and we'll also say, okay, even make them blue belts. Whoa, mind-blowing. We'll just do something like this, where we bring down 2 lanes, and we can bring up something like this. I'll do it this way. More rocket launches. Let's see, so then what we want to do is actually do this. And this will say pack the cargo rocket sections. Yes. Then we'll measure these and use this to control the filters. So this will say enabled condition will be if the space capsules is less than, let's just say, I don't want to like do too many for now, so let's just say 4. Wait, this will go actually not there, but we need to do another one. This will go here. This could technically just be another inserter, actually. Right, well, but this inserter will also just be regulated by the contents, and it will say as long as the stacked packed cargo rocket sections is less than just, let's say, 40 for, I mean, that's actually the entire, almost the entire chest. So actually, maybe we'll make this a bit of a bigger chest. Let's do this strongbox. Just make them both strong boxes, I guess. We can just use a loader. Okay, so then we should see this. Oh, I see what I did. Gosh. It's in the wrong place. Let's just get a substation. There we go. And this will be space capsules. Ooh, oh no, wait, the green wire. Okay, so that will be that, effectively. And we'll have essentially this train station that will supply, well, basically this train. I'm not really ready to do this, but we'll see. Just let this kind of fill up. And then generally part of the idea is also that, let's see, oh, okay, we can actually recycle also apparently cargo pods. So we'll see if we do that very much. Then we also want to say don't take cargo pods. Alright, so then eventually the idea will be that these rockets will come back down with recycling stuff, which would include the packed rocket sections and, say, cargo pods, and something like scrap maybe even, which I could send into the cars. We'll just do it for fun, even though, well, it's fine, it doesn't matter, it's scrap. Do I have more scrap? Great, and then basically they'll just go back into here and just be part of the train network. And essentially this will stop if this is too full, and so there's going to be a little bit of extra space for any recycled packed rocket sections. And so I think this is just fine. So we'll see how that goes for now, and this will be the plan for that. Then the question I had was kind of, I want to bring a train back that recycles them, but I'm not sure. Could have I built another station? Where would this one go? Man, you could almost build it up there, couldn't you? I was also thinking about building it this way, changing the stacker, because I don't think it needs a huge stacker. I think it would be there, or would it be there? There, right? This would be good. And so I think if I got rid of just, yes. Right, so if we just get rid of a lot of the stacker, then we can just put another station here. I think this is fine. And this will be the recycling station. So we want to also then split this like this, I suppose. It's fine. We'll just have another train station like this. Same kind of thing, but this will be like the recycle train. Call this rocket recycle. And it will carry just whatever it wants to carry, right? And what we can do is just, again, put, say, some strong boxes over here. Then let's just make some room. And honestly, we could just, yes, I mean, we could just almost do this. So simple, like this, I think. Yes, I think that's all it needs to do. And we'll just set this filter inserter to be packed rocket sections, and this one to be the capsules. Then they'll go in here, and if these start filling up, it will also send the signal to these inserters to stop adding stuff from the production line. So then basically then this should all have priority until, you know, this gets very low before more production will be added, but that'll be great. I don't know, and then we could just consider, it's possible maybe that the, you know, single ones come back, but we'll deal with that later if it ever happens. So we'll just do that for now. Okay, so then this is kind of the gist of then the train servicing system. And we're chilling doing some science. So then let's resume the uranium ammo after we finish the pyroflex smelting. So that's cool. That's fine. I think that's kind of cool. Should be plenty of capacity. Just with the one train, I think. So that's kind of interesting. But yeah, so then we'll also have to essentially send up the so maybe I should have had this into the LTN actually. Because I do kind of want to just be able to be able to put it onto this list. Because we might need, okay, so we do need to send some more stuff up to space actually. So I meant to bring this stuff up earlier. So one of them would be having miners in space. We want those. So have some miners. Then we also, okay, I see. Let's turn this on. Did we ever use life support equipment? I guess I left most of it up there too. So hypothetically it would go in here and get recycled. I basically just turned all this off. So, I mean, the base is just, we're trying to reduce things, but yes, it's just starving from steel, lack of iron. So all the iron is going full blast, but it's just getting completely devoured. And sometimes we get a little burst of steel And the copper and the green circuits are also just going full blast. So it's pretty exciting seeing the base run this hard, but we're a bit bottlenecked because of iron and steel. So that's why I wanted to especially go towards pyroflex melting, and what we want to do is go to the vulcanite planet. So if we look at we have this great vulcanite planet that doesn't have any buyers on it, has huge amounts of vulcanite, pretty good amounts of copper, and some okay iron. And we might come here we definitely have to come here to get the vulcanite, but then we might also build the smelter stuff here or something, and then try to bring back iron and copper on a cargo rocket maybe. We'll see how that goes, but yeah, we need to get a lot more production into our cargo rockets, and it's going to be a while because we're still going to be waiting for steel for a long time. So I also wanted to add these research labs to the rocket, and is there anything else I want to send up? So the point will be, now that we have the cryonite processing, we can actually create some water ice. So we can maybe move this lab at some point. Yeah, so let's just move this over here. And then what we can do is create, oh, I see. So I think we want to maybe put something here. So then we want to just, I think, have this mining array up a little bit. Actually, we can use our blueprint. Why don't I just use this? Oh yeah, right. And then we would have to go like space belt. Oh yeah, the other thing we need, that's what it was. We need also electric boilers. So basically, yes, we can just kind of turn the water ice into water with an electric boiler. And we'll do something, we'll do the rest of the patch eventually, but sort of something like this. Okay. So it's very important in space exploration to be able to do things through the nav satellite. So it's good that we have a lot of this stuff, but yes. So basically we can do this, create water, and this will be basically fill a water barrel. But we also might want to can I move this back a little bit? Let's put it here. Maybe this is better. Yes. Gosh. Okay. Needed all the space, I guess. Because I was thinking we would need also a thing to make barrels. And we could do this and this, flip, rotate, oops. Something like this should work, and this will just make barrels from steel. And this will say water barrel. Where are you? Yes, we'll leave it at 12, so it's a little bit higher, so it sort of has priority in that way. But yes, we'll of course need this boiler here. So we want to just put onto the cargo rocket some electric boilers. Here, have these. Have more labs. And that will set up more water, and then we won't have to send up many water barrels, at least until we mine through all the water ice, but I think it's you get quite a bit of it, so it's pretty good. Okay, so we're working on uranium ammo, and we're almost done. So I think we're going to start building the design for it. So then let's actually just wander on down there and work on uranium ammo. So the plan is to, of course, use Helnod. And we're going to build something like this with the 40. So we need a bit of uranium, and we're just going to take off some of the piercing rounds ammo. And this way we always have at least production going for uranium ammo and some production going for science. So we'll be happy with that. 69%. The space station is running well. That's great. We're doing pretty well with all the resources. Yeah, lots of steel and LDS to go through. Steel, still. Lots of science. So we should be good for quite a bit. Alright, we're out here by the uranium ammo now. Okay, so the plan, I think, was bring this over, of course, and have it go up somewhere. And then I'll just do it evenly, and I'm gonna put 2 spaces. Seems actually like the perfect spot. This will be uranium ammo when it works. And what we'll also have is the uranium coming down as well as the outputs. So then this will be also 2 away. And then what we'll have to do is put all the inputs like this. So this will grab uranium and the piercing ammo. And then we'll put the outputs. So this one puts it on the far side. And this one will put it on the near side. And then this will be the uranium ammo out. Do a little filter inserter once we finish the technology. And we'll come around and do that. And just do this. Right, okay. And then we need 20 on each side. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Do some trimming. Okay, and then we'll just bring uranium up over here, I guess, like this. Ooh, it's gonna be a little tight, but I think that's okay. Okay, so I need to make sure it has the filter, resources, uranium 238, and then, then I think we'll just do an underground, and we'll put it in like this. Oh, trees. Alright, then let's request it. 238, sure. Let's give me a ton of it. It's all good. Sure we have a lot of it at this point? Or do we? No idea, actually. Gosh, yes, I have 3 uranium mines, but I can't keep up. Not even full. But we have plenty. The pipe mayhem left behind. Yes, we might have to get uranium off-world too. I don't think there's much left, inside my borders at least. I'm not sure I really want to expand it all anymore further, but we'll see. Well, let's finish doing the uranium ammo logistics and hope that the technology finishes up soon. But I think we're it is done pretty much, yes. So I think it does have it already. Okay. So that's there, that's there. This will bring the uranium ammo back. There we go. And it'll just go into the network. Okay, it looks good. So that will give us uranium ammo as soon as we finish it. Orbit's looking good though. It's just taking a while. So I wanted to maybe make some more labs and send some more labs up. We can do actually twice as much speed with the lab situation we have. But we need to make more space, but I think we have enough space scaffolding to, yes, make more space. And of course, that's sort of the point of space and the space scaffolding, is it's always a battle to have enough space, and the space scaffolding is very expensive, so that's sort of the gist. It's kind of cool because space exploration does kind of include these mechanics of a few mods, like there is a mod called Space Block that effectively you start off in space and a lot of the point, as well as a mod called C Block, where a lot of the point is indeed to spend a lot of resources building out just the scaffolding, and you have to be very space efficient. So building the kind of small builds is a lot of the strategy there. And so space exploration actually incorporates that into part of the game mechanics with the whole space phase, really. And it's pretty fun. It's like restarting the whole game all over. So let's just go enjoy the sushi boat a little bit more. So how does the logistics system look? Looks pretty reasonable, honestly. Yeah, copper ore. I hope we have. How many more belts do we have? Okay, I still have a pretty okay number of them. So yeah, we won't actually be able to make it too big, huh? How's this looking? Pretty good. Can I put more stuff in it? Not quite. How is steel looking? Ugh, struggling. Struggling. So this is definitely our challenge, is there's just not enough iron and steel. But I think the plan, yeah, now that we have Pyroflux smelting, we're now getting close to finishing up our distribution of cargo rocket parts. So it does seem like we've actually saturated here. That's good. So we've got 5 of these and about 40 of these. And okay, so we can put these on the LTN network. And no, we need to make it like, oops. Let's see. First, we need to say provide threshold, provide stack threshold. This may be, well, okay, yeah, it doesn't matter. Just one stack is fine, I guess. 2 stacks. Then we can just connect it. Did I make this an LTN network? No. Connect this. Okay, it's on the system. And we need to do the kind of same thing with this, right? Yes, so we need kind of this thing. So this will be saying read train contents times -1. Actually, I'm going to make it, oh no, I have to make it a red wire here. Or, no I don't. Okay, whatever, it's fine. Retrain contents. Rocket supply. I guess not. Missed it. Wire. There we go. Just retrain contents. Yes. Good. Then subtract it. This is what this has the request. So the difference between the request and the contents of the train, yes, will then be fed into these guys, as well as on the other side. My robots aren't on, no wonder. Set filters. So that will deliver cargo rocket parts. And so we can think about then also sending then to space some of these cargo rocket parts as well, because we want to, eventually we do want to send back down. I'm just going to send 20. I'm going to send a single cargo rocket up there, hypothetically, hopefully. Oh, do you know what we also need are some fuel refineries up there? The fuel refinery, I'm pretty sure can be built in space, right? Where is... Yes, I think so. Cannot be placed. This one doesn't say that, so yes. Here, have some fuel refineries. Okay, but then we want to also, yeah, so we'll add this. So let's see if it works. So I will just add this. Oh right, I meant to mention that there's a mod upgrade called Ghost Scanner 2 that I installed, and it seamlessly replaced all my ghost scanners and gave me my UPS back, so that's amazing. It came out actually pretty recently too, so it's pretty lucky. I would love a mod that replaces these icons, so this would be prettier, basically. That would be great. Okay, so is this working? Well, the other thing we can do really quickly is add, let's see, we can start building these new buildings. So yes, the industrial furnace is one of them. and the casting machine. Was there anything else? Yes, we want these smelting recipes soon enough. So we'll just do this. It's cool. Go like this, go like that. More stuff, please. Boy. So we're actually backing up on the science. That's impressive. So chemical science is now backing up. So we filled up the buffer in the cars. Looks like rocket science is close too, maybe. That's amazing. So yeah, there's 200 science in all of these cars each. So we've finally eaten through this like huge buffer, I guess. So hopefully that will also kind of reroute the steel supply a bit better. Okay, we're looking good with the cargo rocket having pretty good supplies. We're almost ready to send it up again, but I would like it to have more cargo. We don't quite need to send it up right now. We're still doing good on the science, so we have plenty of science left. So I just want to add even more of this stuff I want to send up manually. And we do need to send up rocket fuel. So is that is on here though already, yes? Pretty good amount of it. So I wonder, so we'll do some more of the research here. Get some of these things and work our way towards the production science, I think. Maybe we'll dream a dream of mining productivity. Yes, so we want to work our way towards production science next. I think that's the better choice for us because we need to build for production science anyway. We need to build these, what are they called? Iron ingots, yes. So we need to smelt the iron into molten iron using pyroflux and vulcanite. So since we want to go, we need to build more iron anyway and more steel. So the plan will be to go to the vulcanite planet, colonize it, get some vulcanite, build the vulcanite production as well as iron and steel production and copper, I guess. And maybe try to build a big system for bringing back the resources from the vulcanite planet. And so then the point will be we'll have to use the train network to supply the cargo rocket sections to another train station. So we'll build another train station basically for maybe here for the vulcanite planet and deliver the cargo rocket sections, build a cargo rocket to deliver materials just based on the kind of like this and monitor the kind of like a logistics cargo rocket. And then we'll have to build some landing pads and bring back the resources, which will also hopefully allow us to bring back a bunch of rocket sections, both the ones we send there and the returning cargo rockets. So then we'll really have to, utilize this whole recycling system. So that's why we've set it up like this. And then I think this can generally serve as a recycling landing pad. So hopefully we'll utilize this stuff soon enough. But then, okay, yes, right, we have the uranium ammo technology. So just very quickly, let's just get the uranium ammo production started. And easy as this. Cool. So then I'll have to go around and change all of the walls to accept or request uranium ammo and just slowly let it replace the piercing ammo. And hopefully that keeps the fighters at bay as we're starting to get the behemoth fighters coming too now. So we definitely need some more production. But okay, I think then we'll continue working towards building another cargo rocket to go to the next planet and setting up this whole rocket recycling system in the next episode, hopefully. So, but then, yeah, I'll call the session here. There you go, Factorio. I'm Pax. See you next time.